What's going on, Eagles Nation? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Pablo Gary. I am your #1 Eagles fan from Maryland. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about Washington Commanders. The red hot Washington Commanders get the victory over the Cleveland Browns, 34-13. And this is a team, honestly, I didn't think we would have to worry about so fast. Young quarterback, rookie quarterback out of LSU, new general manager, new head coach. They added some pieces on defense, some veteran guys like Bobby Wagner, some key offensive guys. But I just didn't think, they would get off to the kind of start that they have gotten off to, man. And so, yeah, we got to go back to the drawing board, man. The Philadelphia Eagles, 2-2. The Commanders are 4-1. Not sure the Cowboys scored right now. Last time I checked, it was 3-3. And so if the Cowboys win today, that'll put the Eagles third in the division, right, just above the New York Giants. And just didn't expect us to be here. And earlier video I did was talking about the same thing. I accidentally deleted it, so that's on me. But somebody left a comment basically saying, the Eagles just need to get back to our brand of football, running the football with Saquon Barkley. And I totally agree, man. And so after watching the Commanders game, how balanced they were on, with the run and how balanced they were with the pass, what I love is even when Jaden Daniels threw an interception, they went right back to the pass. Even when the running game wasn't working, they went right back to the run. And so to me, it's being committed to what your philosophies is, man. And so I really appreciate that about the Washington Commanders. And ultimately that comes from their head coach and the offensive coordinators. And that's just being disciplined. That's just playing disciplined football. Like, just because it doesn't work on first or second down doesn't mean you run away from it on third down. And so that consistency throughout a game prevails. And so listen, man, Jaden Daniels right now, he is humming. That offense is humming. That defense humming. Special teams humming, right? Like, on all phases, they're just playing good football, man. Great football. Like, again, one of the hottest teams in the NFL. And so for us, the Eagles, man, we got to get back to the drawing board. We really do, because, we don't want to look up, right? And the Commanders are going on this historic run, and there's no way, we can make it to the playoffs. So I'm saying not only do we have to beat the Browns, we have to beat them in a convincing way. Like, it can't be like a 17-14 game, right? Because what you're telling me as a fan is that we're playing down to their level, right? If the Washington Commanders can manhandle the Cleveland Browns, with the talent that they have, I believe the Eagles can dismantle them with the talent that we have. And I'm saying it's very noteworthy that Nick Sirianni has this great roster, but his team is average. And some might say below average from the expectations that we have for this team. And the Washington Commanders, they have a solid young roster, but they're playing better than what their roster is. And Nick Sirianni's roster is not playing up to his potential. And so I'm saying that, this is not good. It's not good for Nick Sirianni. The Eagles didn't play today, obviously. The coaches didn't coach today, but we were out-coached. Like, make no mistake about it. The Philadelphia Eagles was out-coached because the Commanders coaching staff said, okay, yeah, you got Jalen Hurts, you got A.J. Brown, you got your guys, right? But, yeah, we got our little talent, but we're going to overachieve because of our discipline. We're going to overachieve because of our physicality. We're going to overachieve because we have coaches that can actually coach and put the players in position. And I'm saying, yeah, I would be really upset if I was Jeff Lurie, right? You give Jalen Hurts last season $200 million. You give Devontae Smith $50 million, A.J. Brown $100 million. Right, Lander Dickinson $50 million, Saquon Barkley $37 million. What's my man? Jordan Mailata, you gave him a contract extension, $30 million more. And then you look at the Commanders, and I think McLaurin is making what, $14 million a year, and they're sitting at 4-1, right? And they don't have any AJ Browns on that roster. They don't have a Devontae Smith on that roster, right? So to me, it's like all of this is pointing to the coaching, and I don't know, man. I don't know. What I do know is that, Nick Sirianni, if he allows the Cleveland Doo-Doo Browns to come into Philadelphia and get a win, he'll never hear the end of it, right? You're talking about a 1-4 team. This team is 1-4. They allow the most pressure in all of football, right? Jalen Carter doesn't come out of this game with multiple sacks, right? If we don't get to the quarterback, but this is the team that allows the most pressure, right? You got what we see in front of us, and then we have on paper that's telling us that, you guys are just not getting the job done. Man, I don't know. But what I can tell you is, living in the DMV, being from Maryland, the Washington Commanders are serious. And the thing about it is, the most scariest thing about a team like the Commanders is they're starting to really believe, and they're starting to build momentum, right? And when you can combine belief with momentum, with discipline, to a team that really doesn't have anything to lose, right? Because that would have been their storyline, right? Oh, they got a young quarterback in Jaden Daniels. They're still trying to figure it out. This team is overachieving, right? So, I think the Philadelphia Eagles, like I said, we have to beat the brakes off the Cleveland Browns. I mean, I want to make them quit. I want to make them quit. If I'm Jalen Hurts, I'm looking around the league, man, this is our time, right? And if I'm Jeff Lurie, I'm saying, look, our window is the next 3 years, and I'm saying, I'm looking around the NFL. The 49ers was your biggest threat. They're sitting at 2-3. They just lost against the Arizona Cardinals, right? I just don't see what team would really challenge the Philadelphia Eagles when it's all said and done in the NFC. Maybe Green Bay, right? But we've beaten them already. I don't see a team, and I'm saying the window is wide open for the Philadelphia Eagles, wide open. So, we need Nick Sirianni. We need everybody, man, to pull it together, to lock in. We need to go on a historic run. The time is now. The time is now, because I'm telling you, if the Commanders continue to believe, if they keep believing, and I already feel the momentum for that squad next year. You can already feel like next year they're like super confident now. Super confident. And they should be. And so, I don't know, man. Am I shook as an Eagles fan, if I'm being honest with you guys? Yes. I'm nervous. I'm not biting my nail nervous, but I am nervous, right? Because they're 4-1, and the Eagles, we're climbing a uphill battle, right? This is what we've dug ourselves in a hole. We did it to ourselves, right? You look at the Falcons game. You got the team beat. I left the game early in the fourth quarter, 2 minutes left. Got home, the Eagles lost. We had the game. We had it, right? So you go back to games like that, and it's like, man, how do we lose that game? Right? So we could easily be 4-1, just like the Commanders. But to me, it's the coaching of it, man. So we'll see. We'll see how this thing plays out. We'll see if the Commanders' fire or flame gets put out, later down in the season. But for right now, they're the hottest team in the NFL, and there's nothing that we could do about it. Well, it is. We could just control what we can control, like Jalen says all the time, right? We just got to keep winning ball games. We got to stack wins, and then we have the easiest schedule for the remainder of the season. So, if Nick doesn't get it done, stage left. got to go. And there's no hard feelings. We're done. Let bygones be bygones. It is what it is, right? But man, the Commanders are believing, right? They're believing right now. So we got to handle our business. And yeah, if not, you see McLaurin's hands right there. They're gonna grab that NFC and they're gonna take it, man. So we gotta just step up, gotta play Eagle football, be aggressive, be dominant in the run game, in the pass game, and just do what we need to do. You know, we have the talent. That's the thing. We just can't wait to the last minute to try to turn it on. We got to be able to turn on the light right now. So, and if Nick Sirianni can't help us do that, you know, we'll be finding a head coach here soon that can help us do that. So, thank y'all so much for checking out today's video. Just want to throw something up, man. You know, the Commanders are doing their thing, man. You got to give props where props is due. They're doing their thing, you know. But, and I will definitely be at the game. Yep, I will definitely be at the game this year. That's gonna be crazy. I know it's gonna mean a lot for us when we play them. So let's see if Nick Sirianni, Jalen Hurts, Kellen Moore, let's see if they can figure it out. They have a whole nother week this week to game plan for the Cleveland Browns. I'm really excited about that game. We'll see what happens, see if the Eagles can get it done. So thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Again, I appreciate it. Apologize about the technical difficulties there. But as always, I'm Pablo Gary, your #1 Eagles fan from Maryland. I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Peace.